You definitely put your male sim in these. Do not have him squat down. Don't have him squat down. If he squats down, we're all going to know his religion, because there is no way he's going to keep that package together that close to the exit. Okay, there's nothing there between this part and the air. Nothing. But they're cute. They're cute shorts. Hi, I'm Jason Sterling, and this is The Sims 4, The Sims 4 Werewolves. And we're going to start by clicking right now on old Del Mar here. Hit some play and get him rolling. Del Mar is going to be our werewolf here in The Sims 4 playthroughs, as I do it anyway. We're going to start on this pack with CAS and then the world screen, the world itself, and then build by. And finally, gameplay, where we're going to try to turn him into a werewolf over time. We'll see what he comes up with here, right? I'm going to pause him for now. Right now, he's living in Del Sol. Mr. Rick Del Mar here. He's living in Del Sol, and we're going to take him into CAS, into the CAS system, and see what we have for this pack. I have looked at it a little bit, the CAS system and the world. So it's not an entire surprise to me. There seems to be, let me put in a cheat real quick here, and then I'll come back and we'll get started on CAS. But there seems to be a pretty good selection. Okay, we're going to click on him again here and pull up our CAS. Let's see here, modify in CAS is what we want. I just put in a cheat so that I can change him from adult to child to toddler. There are a couple, not a lot, a couple of child and toddler outfits. We're going to start with the adult outfits, of course. Let's pull him up here. Werewolves. Here we go. Okay. So for werewolves, as you can see right off the bat, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 different tops. Now that's feminine and masculine. Like most feminine tops on a masculine frame, the bosom area, the chest area often still looks a little wonky to me. But by and large, there's a lot of sort of unisex options in this, depending on how you like to dress your Sims. Most of it is going to have a distressed look. Let's call it distressed. Things like this here where it's kind of been sewn back together. So it's definitely a distressed look. Now, this I would consider a sort of unisex look, but you can see his chest looks a little pumped out there compared to normal. This is his normal chest. A lot flatter, a lot more masculine. So you do have that issue. While the style is a little unisex, the build and the design is not. So, okay. This comes in a lot of different colors, though. Everything comes in a lot of different swatches. We won't go through all the swatches because it ends up taking just forever. But you can see here that there's a lot of different swatches for each item. That's what we're looking to say, right? We've got this. This is cool. I do like it. Nice look to it. Some patchwork on there. Most of these outfits give me a little bit kind of earthy or hippie vibe. Also, perfect pack for post-apocalyptic living, post-industrial living, off-the-grid living. If you've been waiting for a Merkland post-apocalyptic pack, this is it. I made that point already in another video, but this is definitely it. Everything about this pack is distressed. Everything. I think there's like 1 or 2 things that's not distressed. Everything's distressed. So we'll give a quick run through here at the few things. Like, I like this for a guy, this jacket here. Again, the chest to me feels a little swollen, but it looks better from the front than some of the shirts and stuff. And it's a cool jacket. This, I think, is a typical men's jacket. I don't know, though. It also has a sort of pumped out look there. Now, I did give his chest a little bit of a more, oomph to it because he's a werewolf. So I feel like he should be narrow at the hips. Little more accentuated at the top, like a dog would be, right? Like a dog would be. That might be part of it. This is the jacket. Great group of swatches. We've got this jacket. I like that a lot. Little distressing on it. We've got things like this sweater. Again, the sweater has a look like it's been sewn back together on the shoulders, but it also just kind of looks like detailing. So I don't know if we're going to consider that distressed or not. It could be either way. It could be either way. It's a very cool look. I particularly like it in this sort of brownish orange, sort of a burnt orange, kind of a coppery look. This is obviously, I wouldn't consider this masculine, but, you know, it fits his frame okay. In fact, it actually, I mean, from the side, it actually works better than some of the other ones. Maybe it's meant to be masculine. Hard to say. From the front, looks a little too rounded. From the side, it looks okay. It is distressed. Same number of swatches here. You know, we've got 11 different swatches, so a lot of swatches with all of these items. Got that jacket. Good number. I love this shirt. Very cool. Half tucked, half untucked, rolled up sleeves, a little distressing. We have this. This is awesome. Now I'm going to say stuff like this here and stuff like this. This gives me more of an 80s vibe and almost an 80s kind of punk vibe. We're going to see that more in some of the bottoms and some of the accessories. But for some reason, it definitely grabs me as sort of like a 1980s punkish sort of vibe. Okay. From the 80s, not from today, not a modern punk, but more of an 80s punk. That jacket's really a jean jacket with no sleeves and patches all over it. Very 80s. And then we got this ripped up shirt. Love this one. Super post-apocalyptic. Might be the most apocalyptic shirt of the group. That's why I like it. And we've got that there. That's also very cool. This one has a kind of weird patch on the shoulder. A lot of distressing on it. But, you know, if that's what you're looking for, this is it. I mean, this is the pack. This is the pack for that. And that's our tops. I like most of them. I really do. I guess I really like all of them. I like all the tops here. I think they all really look pretty good and very unique, very niche market, very what we have not had a lot of so far. So that's good to go. We got a full body look here. Let's once again sort with a click there. We're back into our werewolf setup. We've got 6 different outfits here. Most of them skew to me feminine, obviously. Not to say your sim can't wear a dress, but they definitely skew feminine, a traditional feminine look. We've got this dress here, very more rustic, I would say, than post-apocalyptic or even 80s style. Just more of a rustic sort of style. It's cute enough. There's nothing particularly wrong with it. If your male sim wants to wear a dress or you want them to wear a dress, it looks okay. It doesn't look too bad bosom-wise. So I'm giving that one not too bad. I love this one, though. This is my favorite. I love this. This is the most apocalyptic look probably in the whole pack. I mean, I dig that. Also, I mean, you may not want this in your game. It's a great homeless look. Okay. And I mean that in the best possible sense. If you're playing a rags to riches where you're homeless, if you're playing something like that, right? Rags to riches really springs to mind. You put your Sims in a park, dress them in this stuff to begin with, and maybe as part of the challenge, they have to earn money to go to an actual store and buy new outfits so that they're, you know, really spending money on it. You're not just going into CAS and changing it out. That could be a fun addition to that typical challenge. This would be a great thing to start with, especially if you're in a cold environment. Looks like cold weather clothing. I love it. Lots of swatches. This is good. Again, kind of 80s with that t-shirt dress. T-shirt dresses were kind of an 80s thing. That's what we've got going here. Wrap around, you know, shirt around the waist. It doesn't look too bad on a guy if you want to go for that sort of look. I like this better than like the modern menswear kit. I like this sort of look better than that cheerleading outfit. So that's not too bad. This is the weirdest one to me because this looks really new, except it's got kind of this patch. And so I'm like, okay. The whole thing looks pretty, well, it's got a patch there kind of too, I guess. I guess it's got 2 patches on it. This is my least favorite, I think, of the bunch. This is my least favorite of the bunch. It's got plenty of swatches. Okay, we've got lots of swatches in it, but it looks kind of dowdy and it doesn't really look distressed and it doesn't look new. I don't know what to make of it. Someone might love it. I don't. But so far, that's the only one I really don't. It's pretty good for a pack. And so far, as you can see, we're getting a pretty good selection. We're up to about, 18 items now? Not bad. We've got this look again. I mean, I don't dislike it, but it's not really distressed and it's not really new. I'm not sure. I mean, What this really strikes me as right off the bat, nursing home clothes. I mean, this does look a little bit like, like an old guy that hikes his pants way up and then belts it, and kind of wanders around the nursing home. That's all I can say on this one. This one, it has promise. It has promise for a certain crazy person type of look. This is actually a better view of it, maybe. Maybe a little artsy for artsy evening wear. Like a gallery opening for, I think more for a woman than a guy. This looks like something I would dress a female Sims in for that sort of opening, maybe. Because it's not distressed. So yeah, maybe. I'm giving that one a pass. I like that one. Few swatches on it. We've got this thing. This again seems to me just to be kind of a rural outfit. It does have some patches on the elbows, but nothing that really looks distressed. It is a cute outfit for the country. I could see this in eco living. I could see this in cottage living. I could see this in a lot of, I could see it in Willow Creek. I could see it in Willow Creek. Be a really cute outfit there. Brindleton Bay be a cute outfit. So, it's a cute outfit. I'm going with it. So far, so good. They're batting pretty well with this cast with me. I don't always like what they do with cast. I do a lot, though. I do a lot. Sometimes I don't. But so far, this is the only one I'm really not with. So that's the only one. We're going to go with bottoms here. Okay, and with this click, we are done, and we are back into our options here. We've got 7 different bottoms, which is going to put us up to about 25 items in CAS. So we've got 7 different bottoms here. I like pretty much all of these. Now, this is, I'm going to say, for a man in a skirt. Okay, for a man in a skirt, this is a good option. This is something I probably would use a lot. The belt really helps make it. It looks a lot more masculine in kind of its fit and style. Again, much more than the modern menswear kit, which was so heavy on like kind of men's skirts and stuff like that. This actually looks like a skirt a man might wear. What can I say? It has a more masculine kind of feel to it. I really like it a lot. Love these pants, especially love these pants because they look like blue jeans and then they're distressed. Big favorite of mine. Love them in the orange. Orange is a big favorite. Love that color, that sort of green khaki. Love it, love it. Love those first 2 items. This one I also like a lot. These pants remind me of either the 70s. Like I said, a lot of this kit kind of reminds me of the 70s, kind of like with hippies, or also the 80s. But these pants kind of strike me as sort of like in around 2000, guys wore a lot of pants kind of real tight at the waist, real trim at the waist, real billowy right down here at the legs. So this looks like those pants, but now. So it looks like you wore the shit out of those pants for the last 22 years, and this is what you're left with. Very cool look. I love the distressing. Love the way it looks here. Awesome pair of pants. These are more of a punk look to me. Again, 80s punk. Nothing wrong with it. It does the job. A lot of different swatches. I don't think I would use it a whole lot, but it's okay. This is a good look. This is another look that maybe could work for a man. It's got fairly good. This backside actually looks pretty good, right? It looks very two-dimensional. The front side does not. The front side to me looks three-dimensional. This looks real three-dimensional. This looks real two-dimensional, very flat. That's what I do not like about this piece. The front looks so flat. It looks more like it's printed on the skirt. Instead of being separate and wrapped around the skirt, this is giving me kind of like the toddler vibes with that ball pit for a while. So I don't really like this one that much for that reason. It's okay. You may not care. It's okay. These? Okay, now these are just crazy. You can definitely put your male sim in these. You can definitely put your male sim in these. Do not have him squat down. Don't have him squat down. If he squats down, we're all going to know his religion because there is no way he's going to keep that package together that close to the exit. Okay, there's nothing there between this part and the air. Nothing. But they're cute. They're cute shorts. I could definitely see almost anybody wearing these. Very cute back here. Obviously a little more feminine and designed for a feminine idea. I like them though. I would put a guy in them. But like I said, he's going to have to stand a lot. And when he sits down, he's going to have to kind of, hike it up first and then cross his legs to keep it from dropping out. That's all I'm saying. Have some manners, Rick. Have some manners. There might be children around. So those are cute, though. I do like them. Lots of swatches. These I love. Again, another sort of pure apocalyptic look, right? Very distressed, very worn out, very end of the world. Really fits with the Merklander vibe. Totally love this pack for that, by the way. When we get into the new world, I call the new world not Moon Wood Mill, but Merc Wood Mill, because that's what it looks like, and that's what I'm going with. That's the end of our pants. Let's look at some accessories and shoes. Now, accessories here, we've got a lot of very cool accessories again. We've got some rings, we've got some bracelets. These are all pretty typical. I'll kind of show you a few here on him. You can kind of get a look of what, it is. Just more, to me, of the same as far as that stuff goes, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. What I love is this, the bandages. The bandages are awesome. The thing I don't love is you can't put a bandage on each hand. Why? I don't know. I have no idea. We can have multiple rings, multiple bracelets, but we can only have one bandage at a time. So that I kind of don't like, but the fact that we have bandages, I love. That's awesome. This is another sort of these leggings. I'm seeing it again as we've got either a sort of punk vibe here, very punk vibe, or post-apocalyptic vibe. Oh my God, that looks like Harley Quinn. Oh my God, I love her. She's my favorite. Harley Quinn's my favorite. I love her so much. She and I are like sisters. We're like twins. If I was ever going to be a woman, I want to be Harley Quinn. I do so bad. I love her so much. So that reminds me of Harley Quinn right there. I had not noticed that swatch yet. I love it. I'm in love right now. I love those. I'm going to have to go make her. As soon as I get done here, I love Harley Quinn. I got to digress because I could stand here all day long and sing the praises of Harley Quinn, who is my hero, when the Joker broke up with her, in her movie, and she rammed that tanker truck full of gasoline into the chemical plant and blew the whole place up to totally get back. I love that. And now I don't set things on fire. I don't when there's a breakup, but I love it. I want to. I think we all want to. We do. Anyway, she's my idol of that. That's what that reminds me of. I'm going to leave him in those. Love that. And then we got some more fingernails here. I don't really use fingernails much in game, but we do have some more fingernail styles. Those are cool. Nothing wrong with those. I do like those. Let's look at the shoes. I love the shoes. I've already looked at the shoes. I love the shoes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going to get to the shoes right now. Okay, so now when I look at these shoes, let me tell you right off the bat, this is the best pair of shoes in the whole pack and in the whole game right now are these shoes right here. I don't know if I can get any closer than that. You can see them there. Take a look at those. His feet are hanging out the end. These are shoes that are left over from the end of the world. These are shoes from the Apocalypse collection. These are also shoes like people in Oklahoma used to wear in the summertime when you were a kid. They would just cut the end of your shoes off because your feet had grown too much. I mean, if you were poor. If your feet had grown too much, probably rich kids didn't have to go through this. Poor kids suffer, you guys. Poor kids suffer. But so at the end of the school year, they'd cut the end of your shoes off. That way you could wear them through the rest of the summer because your feet were too big and they could stick out the ends. Right. But I love them because we don't have any single thing like this in game yet. This is the most unique thing in this pack, and this is the most unique thing in this game right now. I love those. I love them. I also love these. These are very 80s, these sort of high top shoes. Got a lot of great styles here. Very punk right there. You can see again, very sort of punk look with that style. Totally love it. Totally digging it. These are great too. I think these have kind of a punk vibe to them. Really love this. I mean, there's a lot of this pack. You can tell I'm kind of excited on some of this stuff. There's a lot of stuff in this pack and CAS I do like. I'm almost feeling like they have vindicated themselves from the modern menswear pack. I am feeling that. You may have noticed he was actually wearing a modern menswear pack top. Rick was. So I don't hate that pack, but I don't love it. I did like that top he was wearing though, but I love this pack so far. I'm digging it. I'm totally into this. Totally digging it. And I love these shoes. These shoes, great Moschino stuff vibe. Because I love the shoes from there as well. These, again, very kind of punk to me. Very sort of cool look. Great red, great orange. Love them. Love them, love them. They're going to be big on my list of shoes to use. Now, let's take a look at the top, at his hair, at upper accessories, stuff like that. Now, the first thing, there are some tattoos. There are some new tattoos with this. The one I particularly remember from the stream that I really like was this butterfly. Butterfly is awesome. I think it looks like a really cool tattoo. I particularly like it in orange. It almost feels a little kind of steampunk to me, and we can zoom in here on this. Almost feels a little steampunk to me. I do like it. It is a feminine tattoo in a lot of ways, but I like it on this male sim for sure. I really do. Totally dig it. The other thing I dig, dirty hands. Got some dirty hand tattoos. We've got this tattoo for both hands. And I believe both hands can wear it at the same time. Again, I'm not real sure why we can't with the bandages. It could be a glitch. Could just be a glitch. We're going to go with that for now. Cut them a little slack. Maybe they'll fix it. There's the other hand at the same time. Love that. Oh my gosh. See this? The game needed to get dirty. Only took 8 years, you guys. Only took 8 years to get it really dirty. Wishes do come true. Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. It gets there. Well, we might even get cars someday. Yeah, we might. The thing that surprised me with this pack was this. I don't know where this came from. I'm assuming this sort of stuff with these little plumb bobs was a drop at some point. I didn't know it was there. I've never noticed those before, but there's a couple like that were new to me. We got this great one though from the pack. Love that. Especially like it again in kind of this burnt orange, sort of a sepia tone. Very cool. And I think that's it for tattoos. I think with this pack, when it comes to tattoos, that's what we've got. Now, there should be some scarring. There is right here, as you can see. Okay, so we've got tons of scarring. Tons and tons of scarring. I mean, he is beat up. He is beat up all to hell. We're going to put this on here. Yep, we're going to put these on here. Look at that. He has suffered. He's gone through a lot. We're going to put some on his legs. Got a bite mark. I love that. Like, I mean, that's a big bite mark, too. That's like a bear. Like a bear took a chunk out of his leg. Totally digging it. We're going to rough him up all sorts of ways. He's had a hard life, guys. It's not easy being in the apocalypse. He's like, why do you do this to me? Okay, so he's been bit all over. I love the new scarring. It is very cool. It's a cool addition. Again, something we need. Kind of rough him up. Kind of give him a rougher appearance. Now, we'll move further up to the hair. Actually, before we go to hair, I was going to look at teeth. I know there's new teeth, I think, with this pack, but they must be limited to werewolves. And when your sim becomes a werewolf, which my sim is not a werewolf, we're going to try to turn him into a werewolf. We'll see, but he's not right now. There might be some new scars for the face. I don't know. We've got facial scarring, as you can see from other packs. So maybe not because of that reason. There's definitely no brow scars. But, oh yeah, we do. Check that out. We have got a ton of facial scars here. Again, awesome. I love this. I would have loved to have seen these with like the movie pack, the Get Famous pack, because it is going to be great for storytelling. It's going to be great for in-game stuff like that. Looks like we have about, 7 new scars for the face. Awesome. We've got some eye scarring, 2 new eye scars here. Oh, and they'll go in conjunction with the face. So you can have, kind of both of them on there. Awesome. Again, I really do like these. I think these look very cool. Very cool. Happy with that. Mouth scarring, nothing new. Just the stuff that is from, I could throw it on there and show you like that. Just from the Get Famous pack. But still, those scars from Get Famous will work with this pack as well. So mix and match if you have both those packs. Now, when it comes to hair, we've got several new hairstyles for adults. Looks like we have about 8 new hairstyles for adults. Some of them are exceedingly close to each other. And I want to throw in real quick, we're supposed to get a body hair update sometime before never. They have promised that sometime before never. I'm surprised it didn't come with this pack. I can only assume it's not done yet. I hope we don't have a huge long wait. Maybe, there's rumors of a high school pack. If that's true, maybe body hair would come with that. Since teenage years are when people tend to start growing body hair, typically. So maybe that's what we're waiting on. We'll see. Be a tie-in with that pack. As it is, we've got 8 new hairstyles. As I said, Several of them are close. This one is very close. So we have it like this in the back, right? In the front and back. The back's where we really have the changes, because if you switch it to this watch, it has a moon. If you switch it to this, it does not have the moon. It just has kind of fashion colors, like party colors, right? We've got this long-haired look. He looks really good in this long-haired look, I think, as well, by the way. We've got this particular look here. Very nice. And then we have, I'm going to try to zoom this out a little bit so we can see kind of the whole look, right? And then we have this one also, which is essentially the same as this one, except this one is in party colors, right? So totally cool. It's not exactly different, but it is different because I'd rather have the party colors limited to this instead of part of these swatches, right? So these swatches for this hairstyle can remain like that instead of being like this, okay? So I do like they separated them, and then we've got this one here is our last one. Looks good in blue. Yep, right. Let's change it back, though, more to where we were. So that's it for hairstyles. We do not have any new facial hair, I don't believe, but we'll double check. Okay, so yes, nothing there for facial hair. As you can see, there was nothing for hats either with adults. I already know that. And then accessories, we're going to take a look here and see what we have. Okay, accessories. Now, there's one in here I really love, and it's this. I love this particular necklace. I particularly like this swatch of it. It comes in a couple of different designs. So we have the llama with the simoleon sign. We have what I consider kind of water, like waves in water. We also have a tree, right, because we're in the woods. And there should be like a werewolf paw. Let me find it. Werewolf paw. Now, my favorite is the water. I'm probably going to use this particular design and this color a lot. He's going to keep that particular design, in fact. We've got a moon design here. It's fine. It's okay. I don't love it or hate it. I'm pretty ambivalent to it. It's okay. Comes in a lot of different swatches. I like it in that swatch. I do like it in that swatch. We've got earrings. What I don't like about the earrings is they have a medallion shape like the necklace, but the stuff doesn't exactly match. Okay, so a few of them do kind of match, but not really. And it would be nice if the medallions here matched the necklace, I think. So it'd be a set. But anyway, we've got that. Otherwise, they're fine. They're good. Got some nose rings for both sides. In fact, you can pierce both sides at once. And I'm going to say, actually, these piercings look pretty good. Not too bad, not too much cutting. You know, there have been some times before with nose rings, they look a little bit off. Eyebrow rings look a little bit off. These look pretty good. Okay, there was nothing else to show there, nothing new in makeup. So I went ahead and jumped into kids. Kids do not have a lot of options. We have only 2 new tops. I do like the tops. I think they're kind of cool. Like, I like this look here. It's not terribly distressed. It's not terribly into the world. But it is a very cool looking top. You know, a sweater vest and long sleeve shirt. I do really like it. Some people don't like sweaters. I think we have enough of them. We have a lot of sweaters in game. We do, but I like them and I like this look. So I do like that. You know, we've got this one too. This one seems the more feminine one simply because it's like Little Red Riding Hood, I guess. Which is cute, because who's in Little Red Riding Hood? The big bad wolf. So it is cute. There's not a lot of distressing on this. Maybe not really any. You kind of have, you know, the patches there on the elbows again, but that's not really distressed. Got several different swatches for it. You know, they look good. Some look more kind of like a boy than others, like that one. It's okay. For full body, there's nothing. That's easy. For full body, there's nothing. For bottoms, there's one thing. For kids, we have, or the child age, because there is something for toddlers. There is. We've got these pants. These pants are cool. I do like them. They are distressed. Look really cool. And they have a great little tail detail on the back. We have a detail on the back. And I like it. The swatches look cool. The tail's a nice addition. So we have 3 things for kids. Not bad. There are no accessories. There are no shoes. I don't think that we can rough them up. We can't. There's nothing there for scarring them, biting them, anything like that. Okay, fine. We do, however, have 7 of the new hairstyles, which are exactly like the adults, except for this. This one only comes in the smooth back. It does not come with the moon. I'm guessing that's reserved for werewolves. I don't know anything else. I don't know why. I am sure that a CC creator is working on it right now, right? I'm sure maybe they already have it out. No real reason to me not to have the moon on this. I mean, at all. I'm not sure what the deal is there, but it's not there. The hats, though, we do have another hat here that is for kids in this pack. I'm not even going to separate it out. Here it is, right here. This is cute. I wish we had this for the adults, too. We don't. I wish we did. It's very cute. Got a lot of different kind of swatches here, right? Tail, nose, ears. They're already a werewolf. They're ready to go, you guys. They're totally going to get into it. A few other different types of swatches, something that matches the shoes, which is cool, and that kind of sweater like that. So it's a cute hat, and I wish that we had it for both toddlers and adults. We don't have it for either one, just for the kids. Speaking of toddlers, though, let's take a look at toddlers. Okay, this is our little precious right here. Let's take a look what we've got. No tops for toddlers, no tops. No bottoms for toddlers, no accessories, no shoes. What we have are a couple of full body outfits. I got this little kind of jumper. Now, this is super cute. Don't get me wrong. I do love this. Got a little furry belly, right? Little furry belly because he's a wolf. And then you've got, some little paw prints on his back pockets, a little moon. Do I wish it had a tail? Yeah. Do I think it should have a tail? Yeah, I do. I do love it. It's a great outfit for no matter. It'll work in any world with any pack. It's a great toddler outfit, and it looks like a toddler outfit. I could totally see it buying my son, like him seeing that, like, I want to be a wolf, daddy, give me this. And so he would look like a wolf, right? So I totally dig it. This one looks a little bit more like a wolf. We've got like the ears and the face. This would be great as a costume for Halloween, also for everyday wear or for bedtime wear, like pajamas, stuff like that. It's got some cool little feet. Where does it fail? It fails on the tail. You guys, come on. We had a tail for kids. For the childhood, we don't have a tail here. We've got kind of the look of a tail. You know what I mean? Like that. So there's an illusion of a tail, but there's no real tail. And I wish there was. The rest of this outfit is so cute, and it would be so perfect as a costume if a tail was on it, just like the kids have. It doesn't have it. It's okay. It's not the end of my world, but I do miss it. I do kind of feel the lack. But I love both those outfits. I love toddlers, and at least we got something, right? It's not zero. It's not nothing. So we did get something. I do love both the outfits. Both the outfits are super, super, super cool. Super, super, super cute. I do love them. That's about it. There's nothing. Of course, y'all toddlers aren't going to get all ripped up. Okay. We're not going to be able to scratch them and bite them, although being able to bite them would fit for a toddler. Just saying. And I don't think there was any, like no new hairstyles here. No new hats, like I said. No accessories. Nothing else. So that's the toddler outcome for this pack. That's really the outcome for this pack, period. That is where we are with Werewolves and CAS. Please hit like, subscribe, and notify. Thank you for watching. Of course, like always, we're going to have the next video will be on the world itself, Moonwood Mill, or as I like to call it, Mirkwood Mill, the post-apocalyptic town in The Sims where werewolves live. We're going to go into that next time. We're going to move Rick there as an adult from Del Sol to Mirkwood, get him settled into his new home. That will come in next time. I look forward to seeing you again. And again, thanks for watching.